Ashley Trevino has been obsessively watching me again, and I have proof. Hey everybody, if you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama. I talk about people like Ashley Trevino, the Resilient Jenkins, the Donut Mom, Michaela Noguera, Haley Beck, and all the other bad people on the internet.
This is why I wanted to change my image, because it is the younger generation who follows me. It is the younger generation who literally likes my stuff. It was like, if y'all take the blame for my bag, will y'all please, I'll bail y'all out. They were like, no, I got custody on. No, I got custody battles going on. I said, well, I have an open CPS case on me. And I was like, if I go to jail, like, I can literally lose my kids.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, I have a custody battle going on. But look at them now. And that's how I knew they were not true friends. And ever since that day is whenever I said I'm cutting ties with them. And it's crazy because, like, I had moms bring their teenage daughters to come take pictures with me.
Pay to see your kid. I don't have to pay to see my kids.
And I pray that her and Santos have nothing from now on. And it's like, you know what? Like, who Ash 2024 was, I would have never allowed my kids to take a picture with somebody like that. But who the new Ash is now, I've honestly changed, because I want to be that person that these girls are like. I want to be like Ash. Like, I'm not just a nobody, okay? I have a fucking rep on all my shit, you fucking nobody at this point with your fake ass blonde hair. You wish you was Ash. You wish. You will never be on my level, ho. Never on my level, bitch. Never. Uncle Fester gave me a...
Uncle Fester gave me a...
Wondering why I was itching. You wish you was Ash. You wish. You will never be on my fucking level, ho. I can do what Ash does, you know? Like, Ash changed her life. If you don't like Ash Trevino then, you don't like me now. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your mama. Yeah, he said that, beach. I can try to be nice, but it's not gonna happen. From going crazy to, like, calming down and, you know, hey, go tell Crooked T Tampa that, yes, I sniped her on my backup account. Please go tell Tampa that that was me. Yeah, like, seeing all the young generation really has made me, like, want to change who I was. We're not the same. I don't bring random dudes to my house with my minor children there. I have 2 kids. You want to be a stepdad? Because 2024 Ash was crazy AF. Like, didn't give no craps, didn't care if she lost everything. Like, I was literally living my life horrible. And who I am now, like I said, my sister's a little slow. Surgery does miracles, you guys, okay? I'm glad I didn't look like that before, okay? Do voodoo on yourself, dumbass. He likes the nunu.
Oh my god.
Duh,
You have
it's
to keep
addicting.
it.
To rate by a woman, you have to rate by how the view too. Like, you know, once it goes like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got to look presentable, you know.
I thought you were gonna keep it PG.
It's addicting.
I don't like listening to her play the guitar because she's not very good. Her stuff not very tuned.
Who wouldn't like the nunu? You had to because you felt like you had to? You didn't have to. That shit hurts, Jesse. Once they go to Ash. You're a peasant. I'm not. My butterfly ring on James Avery. I didn't have $150 to pay for it. I put it in the 4 payments. So yes, PayPal is honestly a really good thing to do for 4 payments, if you guys did not know. One thing about me and you is that you will never be on my level. That one's really cute, and it really goes with me because, you know, I like pink. So, should I get that one? It's $50 though, bro, and they don't got Afterpay. Okay? We're not the same. I need to talk about it because I know them trolls already said that I be paying stuff that I can't afford. Well, you know what? It helps me out. And I can still have fun on a budget, okay? Yes, you can put your hotels on PayPal. So if you don't have the money to pay for like a $500 hotel room, but you want to go somewhere, PayPal lets you pay it out in 4 payments. I've done that. Because I'm sure by the looks of it, you don't live in a nice area. No, you don't need good credit for PayPal because I don't have good credit. There's no possible way. Just saying.
Oh. I don't know what to do.
Y'all, I posted this video where Ashley Trevino was talking about how everybody's addicted to her nunu. Ew, gross.
He likes the nunu.
Oh my god. You have to keep it.
To rate by a woman, you have to rate by how the view too. Like, you know, once it goes like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got to look presentable, you know.
You're gonna keep it PG.
It's addicting.
I don't like listening to her play the guitar because she's not very good. Her stuff not very tuned.
Oh, I didn't like the nunu.
You had to fuck me because you felt like you had to? You didn't have to. That shit hurts, Jesse.
Once they go to Ash.
And at one point in the video, she's saying, once you have Ash, and then she, you know, her brain stops working for a little bit. She couldn't think what to say. And then somebody in one of my comments said, once you go to Ash, you get a rash. And I've been thinking about that a lot lately, and just, it made me giggle. So I thought I would share that with you. Anyway, guys, I know I haven't posted videos in a while. Girl, I've been working over there on that other platform, just putting out a lot of content. But don't worry, I'm back. I'll be making videos. So if you're not following me and you saw this on your FYP, girl, comment FYP and hit that follow button. Because if you don't like Fiona Trevino as much as I do, you're my bestie. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later. And if you like long form content, go over to YT and give me a follow there. Mwah. Bye. Not you, Ashley. Don't follow me. Y'all. So, what's Fiona doing using her fingernails as a fork? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see where she was like, what was it, olives? She was eating olives. Did y'all see where she was eating olives, and instead of using like anything other than her chosen utensil, she chose her finger? Does she not realize that your hands carry like an insane amount of bacteria, and you know the underneath of her fingernails is disgusting? It's probably where hantavirus started. Remember when she said that about Muhammad? He probably did the Twin Towers. And then y'all wonder why we come after her so hard. Girl, please. Like, if you support her, like, go get checked. Like, something's not right in the cabeza. You know what I mean? Anyway, I saw that video. I thought it was weird. I am super tired. Been at Disney all day. My feet hurt. My ankles hurt. My calves hurt. My soul hurts. My head hurts. My eyeballs hurt. Everything hurts. And this is what I come home to. These are the clips I see. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Bye. Don't use your fingernails as forks.
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what y'all say. I will continue to be Ash Trevino. I will continue to be who I am.
Y'all, you know what? I figured since Fiona Trevino wants to be so famous, we would make her famous. Now, right now she thinks she's famous, but she's not. She's just what we call infamous. You know, infamy is what people have when they're like known on the internet or just known in general, but don't really have a support system, of following, or like a true fan base. So that's what she is. I mean, people don't even like saying her name. They're afraid she'll show up in their bedrooms in the middle of the night flapping her floppy nunu in their faces. Ew, gross. Anyway, since Fiona wants to be so famous, I've decided I want to help her out a little bit. So we all know when Fiona was coming on live and rubbing her nasty milk duds with Santos on live, and using her adult toys on live with Santos, and servicing men in the parking lot of bars on live stream, going to the restroom and showing her panza and her Nunu. Ew, gross. And then eventually she got bananaed. Yay, TikTok. But now she's coming back on a fake account, going live every day because she needs your pennies to put in her pocket so she can afford her rent and her big house. You know what? Props to her for going from the back porch in a sleeping bag to an actual house. Like, girl, the rest of the world has already been doing that the entirety of their lives. But we love that for you. But I am going to need your help. So this is not like a change.org or a petition or anything like that. I am literally reaching out to state senators. I have to start with my own state. And then I can start asking for sponsors, senators, and other states. So, girl, of course, I'm going to be going to Texas next. So I am going to be needing y'all's help. We are going to do an official petition, the kind of petition that gets bills put onto the Senate floor. So I'm going to be introducing, I don't know if I'm going to call it the Ashley bill or the Monroe bill, or maybe the Monroe-Ashley bill. But basically, the idea is that when someone comes onto the internet and exposes themselves repeatedly on a platform that does allow minors on its app or webpage or platform, whatever, you get where I'm going with this, right? And they come back and create fake accounts like Fiona is doing right now and monetizing those accounts either through the creator program or brand deals or just gifts and donations in general, they can be held liable legally, facing fines and up to criminal charges. So, girl, when Fiona thought I was going to be a headache for her, she had no idea what my end goal was. So I'm going to need y'all support. As soon as I get all the information together, I'll be letting y'all know. And I'll be wanting y'all to sign, girl. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Bye. Bye, Ashley. See you soon.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Can I take you to my crib?
Sure, go ahead. Just don't fucking take advantage of my daughter.
Wait, what you said?
Just don't make me a grandma and take advantage of her.
Did y'all see the clip where Fiona Trevino was like, oh, you guys thought I wouldn't have my kids for a week and I've had them for a whole month? If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's a little snippet of it.
Y'all remember whenever y'all said that I was only going to have my kids for like a weekend? I've had my kids for over a month already. A month and a half.
So, I don't know, guys, as parents, have you had your kids for a week or a month? Because I know I've had mine since the day they were born in the hospital. One's 25, one's 18, and one's 16. I mean, I've had my kids the entirety of their life. So why is it that she comes on to TikTok on an account she's not supposed to have because she's permanently banned and tells us that, you know, we need to... What does she want from us? Does she want like a party? Does she want a Temu cake with her mugshot on it? Like, what does she want from us? What does she want from her fans? The people that are obsessed with her? Like, is that some kind of accomplishment? I don't know, guys. Do you think it is? But you know what? I do have something that is an accomplishment. So if you don't know by now, I am trying to get people like Ashley Trevino off of TikTok after they've been IP banned and they continue to come back on fake accounts and monetize their bad behavior. So if that's something you want to be involved in, girl, go over to change.org. I'll put a link in the comments. It's also in my stories. You can go check my stories. There's a link there too. But girl, I'm taking this all the way to the Senate. We are going to get Ashley Trevino off the internet and other bad people that are just like her. So if that's something you want to support, go over there, sign the petition, and let's finally be done with Fiona Trevino. Oh, yeah, and guys, please stop watching her Snapchat stories. That's how she gets those nasty pennies in her nasty Temu pocketbook. Ew, gross. Don't do it, please. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Bye. Wait a minute, y'all. Is that filler migration? Y'all need to tell me right now if that's filler migration. Listen, I'm getting braces soon. I don't know exactly when because I think we're going to do like the top teeth first and then the bottom teeth. Listen, girl, listen. we're working on it. Like, my dad would be so upset with me because when I was a little kid, I had braces, and he was always like, Monroe, if you don't take care of your teeth, I'm gonna get your behind. Well, he would never say that to me, actually, because, like, I was his little baby princess. But anyway, if you don't know, my dad passed away when I was little, and, like, my teeth have always been, like, something I'm very prideful of. But girl, like, I had some dental work, it created spacing, and now we're trying to fix it. But whatever, I'm getting braces soon. Like, should I get, like, clear braces or, like, traditional braces? I think I'm going to go with traditional braces, guys, because I don't know, I just think it's cute. Like, I think braces are cute. I don't want to do Invisalign because I'm afraid it's going to, like, hurt my mouth, like the plastic thing that goes in your mouth. I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. Anyway, whatever, not the point. But after I do that, I was thinking about getting a little filler. Not like Ashley Trevino style filler, but just to, like, plump up my lips a little bit. Like, my bottom lip is, like, fuller than my top lips. So I bit my tongue. Anyway, my bottom lip is, like, fuller than my top lip. You know, just something to, like, fill out the top lip. And I don't know, girl, just something to make them look, like, more defined. And I'm a little scared because, is that filler migration? Because if filler migration goes up here, like, that's gonna look crazy. And I don't know if you could tell, like, on camera, but I have a really defined Cupid's bow. In person, girl, I'm so cute in person. I'm so skinny in person. I'm so pretty in person. Anyway, whatever. So, is that filler migration? Like, what are things you ask for those of you that get filler and Botox and stuff? Like, what are things that I should be asking? What are questions I should be asking? Like, I'm thinking about getting Botox because I have a hooded eye. Like, obviously you can tell. And, like, that'll fix it if I get a little Botox right here and right here. That'll fix it a little bit from what I heard. Anyway, guys, please talk to me about filler migration because I do not want to be walking around with a thick ass upper lip like Ashley Trevino. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Did you watch my Disney mini vlog on this app? If you did, go over there and watch it on YouTube so I can get paid for the views. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching all of my videos, even when they're not Ashley Trevino videos. And let me know about the filler because I'm kind of scared. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Y'all, why is Ashley Trevino coming on TikTok live every day? And more importantly, why are y'all watching her? Can y'all please stop watching her? You know what? Send me a message. Let me know when she's on live. If I'm not at Disney or if I'm not filming, girl, I'll do a watch party and we'll watch her together. Don't give her views. Don't send her gifts. Don't watch her Snapchat stories. Guys, if you don't want her to have the lifestyle she has, where she's calling you all brokies and chicken flippers, like, what was that about? Then stop watching all of her stories. Stop watching her Snapchats. Don't watch her on Instagram or whatever platform she's on, because you're putting those nasty ass grimy pennies in her pocket so she can pay her mortgage. Or wait, I'm sorry, she doesn't have a mortgage. She's paying rent. And there's something I want you guys to think about with the rent. Do you think it's possible that she is, like, paying all of that rent in advance because her credit's so bad? That's what I think is happening. And I think she's going to be on this app more and more, dry begging you for your money, sad fishing all of her supporters so they'll give her all of their nasty pennies so she can buy a house. Because there's no way she's going to be able to afford a house with the bad credit she has, the bad rental history she has, and who wants her in their neighborhood? Ew, gross. Anyway, what do y'all think about it? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Bye.
Want me to knock more teeth out or what? Do you really want me to knock out? Okay, you have this side missing. So you want me to go for this side?
Who is she talking about? She couldn't knock the plaque out between her front gap teeth. Does she really think that she could actually win a fight? A legitimate hand-to-hand combat style fight? Like, for real? Like, who does this girl think she is? And listen, I know she came online yesterday on Mother's Day of all days to rage bait the nation, and it seems to work. She's got an uptick in her TikTok views. She's got an uptick in her Snapchat views. Guys, you have to stop falling for all of her rage bait. It's very apparent that this girl is hard up for money, because if you think about it, in a few months, her landlord is going to want another 6 months worth of rent. And if you take 6 months worth of rent times $4,000, Girl, that's $24,000, and she is going to rage bait her way into your pocketbooks so she can pay her rent. Guys, don't listen to her. Don't engage with her on Snapchat or on TikTok. Do watch parties, things like that. But I don't know, guys. What do you think about that? Were y'all there for that live? What other crazy things did she say? I know she was like basically calling every good mom on TikTok a bad mom and then uplifting herself. Like, what kind of person does that? Like, hi, where were your kids? Why weren't you with your kids on Mother's Day? You had to come on TikTok and rage bait everybody. What a sad, pathetic, and miserable life. But I think it's hilarious talking about, oh, I'm going to knock those teeth out, that other side of your teeth or whatever. Girl, worry about getting a toothbrush and knocking the plaque out between your nasty, rotten teeth. Anyway, what do y'all think about this? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Late at night, this is what I do. If I'm not on TikTok, I'm literally sitting here in my thoughts. Like, it's crazy. But I know one day it will all be better. I just have to believe and manifest it. So, yeah. Good night.
Girl, how about picking up a self-help book or a thesaurus or a dictionary or a job application or filling out like a credit karma, thing so you can fix your credit and actually get a house on your own without relying on Fester? Or how about filling out like a profile on Indeed or career.com or whatever it is, girl, so we don't have to see your face on TikTok anymore? Like, here's the thing with this girl. How can you come on here and say, y'all wish y'all had my life, and then later that night you're over here saying, oh, I just sent my thoughts all night? Yeah, because you know deep down that you're a bad, horrible person and that you really shouldn't be acting the way you do on the internet for a few views and a few pennies in your pocket. One day when we don't have to look at you anymore, you're gonna sit on your parents' back porch and really question the decisions you made since you came onto this platform. And you know what? I can't wait for that day. Anyway, what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later. And if you really want Fiona Trevino off the internet for good, go to change.org, search up Monroe's bill, sign the petition, and let's get her off the internet forever. Anyway, love y'all. See y'all later. Bye. Oh, wait. And Fiona, please stop copying me. It's really weird. Okay. Bye, guys.
Name 5 beer songs, gun pointing to your head.
She look like a trailer park. Now that one, she's obsessed. Okay? Like, when you look at her, it's like you're looking at somebody that smells like cigarettes and pee. Okay? Looking at her, it's like she just came out the trailer park and she looked like she got some chanclas on with some black feet. Cool.
Mirror. All the pretty girls walk.
She look like a trailer park. Now that one, she's obsessed. Okay? Like, When you look at her, it's like you're looking at somebody that smells like cigarettes and pee, okay? Looking at her, it's like she just came out the trailer park and she looked like she got some chanclas on with some black feet. Cool.
Y'all, oh my god, did y'all see where Fiona said I look like I grew up in a trailer park? Well, first of all, I didn't grow up in a trailer park, but if I did, at least my parents didn't put me on the back porch with a sleeping bag, a tent, and an extension cord. Girl, my parents like me. My parents love me. Your parents seem to like want you to be like, you know, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. I think it's hilarious that you come onto the internet, you call people ugly. Girl, you are calling me ugly. Okay, girl, me ugly? If there is one thing that I am not, it's ugly. I'm not ugly. My noo-noo doesn't smell like onions. Like, why are you obsessed with my noo-noo? Why are you worried how I smell? Do you want to sniff me? Like, girl, you talk about my feet. You talk about how I smell, how I look. It's giving I'm a little bit obsessed. See, when I come on this platform, I tell people how nasty, gross, rude, and disgusting you are, and you come on here and talk about how obsessed you are with my body. It's a little bit strange, girl, but yeah, I guess keep watching me. Anyway, I'll see you later, Ashley. Bye. That was for everybody else, not you, girl. You gross. No filter. Ashley, can you stop coming on here and showing us your body? Like, girl, you're built like the side flap of a cardboard box. Nobody wants to see that.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Can I take you to my crib?
Sure, go ahead. Just don't fucking take advantage of my daughter.
Wait, what you said?
Just don't make me a grandma and take advantage of her.
I'm superhuman, fuck you.
Like Fortnite, I'ma need your skin. Don't
So cute. Jessica Simpson. So cute. Like, I freaking love her.
I don't know where to go. How are you doing? Hope you're okay. Bye now.
Oh, you guys. Why do we get put in certain situations to go through? I know they say God gives his strongest his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers, but sometimes being strong is not it. Sometimes being strong is not it. But when I have 2 daughters, I have to keep pushing. That's what I keep telling myself. They are the reason why I'm still here breathing.
Y'all, if you didn't catch that live stream last night and you're just trying to catch up on all the overnight TikTok drama. So basically what happened a little earlier in the night, Fesserina came onto TikTok trying to do some kind of panel where people could ask him questions or boxes or whatever the hell you call that stuff, girl. I don't know. But content creator Mucinex came into the box and asked him if he was afraid that, you know, his phone was going to get taken. He said no, got really nervous and got off the live. Then here comes Fiona. So what you guys didn't see is right before this clip was screen recorded, she was actually trying to do a skit where her and Fester broke up. I'll do a video on that later, so make sure you're following this account. But basically, she's trying to sadfish her audience. She's trying to create some sort of an echo chamber and get these people to believe that, you know, she's just a good person and she's doing the Lord's work and fighting the Lord's battle. And she is one of his strongest soldiers. But I don't really think that's what her concern is. She knows that we are covering her new court documents, and I'm not saying they're charges or allegations. I'm just saying they're line items in a motion filed by her attorney, which is kind of strange in a Medicaid fraud case. But whatever. We'll figure out what that is one day, Fiona. Don't you worry, girl. We'll figure it out. But she's coming on live trying to do damage control. And she's been crying, very emotional. And she ends up showing her ankle monitor later in the video or in a later clip. This girl is off the rails. Why are we worried about social media and TikTok instead of these court documents? Girl, that's what you should be worried about. You should be talking to legal and counsel and things like that, not calling over your Temu TikTok manager. Girl, are you serious? Anyway, guys, what do you think about this? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all in the next video, girl. Mwah. Bye.
Trust me, I know you're strong. This is what we want. Don't.
Y'all, did you see that hardware? I thought that was a violation of a bond to be doing that. This Fiona lady is so obsessed with what other people are doing on the internet. Guys, we're just covering, you know, the infamous Fiona Trevino. We're just talking about her life. That's what she wants us to do, right? So she's obviously very upset that content creators are coming on live. They're making videos and exposing her court documents for what they really mean, line by line. So she's obviously caught up with all the Ashley Trevino drama, as she does. Like, who sits and watches themselves all day? That's weird. But anyway, instead of calling legal and her Temu attorneys, she decides to call her Temu manager over. And, you know, she's like, oh yeah, you know, you're a strong girl and this is what they want. Now get on live and make me some money. The fact that she is calling her Temu TikTok manager instead of her legal counsel is wild to me. Why are we worried about social media so much that you show your ankle monitors a direct violation of your bond? And there's no way you're going to be able to say, oh, but lawyer man, you know, TikTok made me do it. They made me show off my ankle monitors. No, we didn't. Nobody told you to get on live. Nobody asked you to get on live. Nobody was requesting you to come on live. You did that yourself. You showed off your ankle monitors because you were more worried about what we are saying and how we are exposing you than you are about your own case. Worry about yourself, worry about your defense, and worry about becoming the inmate bopper. You know, Fiona Trevino, former inmate hopper, now inmate bopper. Anyway, guys, what do y'all think about this story? What do you think about all this crazy stuff y'all were waking up to this morning? I don't know, girl. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Bye. Bye, Fiona. I like your ankle bracelets. They're pretty.
Imagine, like, being so fucking pressed. So when I sneak out to the kitchen, you guys, I literally eat some of my food real quick. Just so y'all know, so y'all see me coming back chewing, it's because I've been eating. Thank you, Peach.
There's some of Ashley's biggest fans on here that clip everything that's going on right now, and then they go out there and put it on their page so they can get follows. They know who they are.
Well, yeah, that's the internet, you weird. But when y'all see me dancing with your baby daddy, don't get mad.
Girl, what are you talking about? Stop trying to distract everybody. And anyway, my baby daddy asked me to be his wife. What'd your baby daddy do? Divorce you when he found out who you really was? The next time you come on the internet and you say some crazy stuff, make sure you ain't talking about that pending litigation, girl. They coming after you. Have fun preparing for your defense. You gonna go live later? I hope you go live later. If you do, I'll see you there. Bye. Y'all, okay, so I know these court documents are really confusing. So girl, we're going to clear things up right now. So basically, a few days ago, Fiona's Temu attorneys filed a motion wanting to know if the state of Texas was going to be using some pretty suspicious topics as a part of the Medicaid fraud case that Fiona has coming up in June. So some of those items included, well, some pretty crazy things, but girl, we're going to talk about them right now. The first one is sexual offenses. Okay, girl, we know she was doing that online, allegedly. Assaultative offenses, prohibited sexual conduct, sexual performance by a child, trafficking of persons, compelling 304, online solicitation of a minor, and possession or promotion of child porn. So this is what the internet is very upset about. These are things that Fiona's Temu attorneys are asking if the state of Texas is going to bring up as a part of this case. Now, asking questions like that is kind of common from what I've gathered when it comes to things like this going to trial. But the fact that Fiona Trevino has basically lived out some of these things on the internet is, or should be, very concerning for her. So earlier today, girl, we all been talking about this document that was filed by the district attorney's office. So this document is a motion in limine. And girl, I'm probably saying that wrong. Listen, I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice. Do your own research, form your own opinion, girl. A motion in limine is basically like a pretrial motion where the attorney is asking the judge to make a decision if certain things can be allowed into court. Now, this decision is made outside of the presence of a jury. The judge is going to say, yeah, you can talk about this, or no, you can't talk about it. And if it's allowed in the presence of the jury during the trial. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, girl. The district attorney office was very, very specific in some of the things that they want the judge to approve to be a part of this case, girl. And here's some of those things, girl. On or about January 16, 2026 in Ellis County, Texas, girl, the defendant consumed and purchased mommy juice in violation of her bond. On or about January 12, 2026, the defendant purchased mommy juice in violation of her bond. On or about January 1st, 2022 through May 15, 2026, the defendant appeared in numerous social media videos and lives and engaged in the following behavior without ensuring that all viewers were adults. Exposed the top and bottom region of herself. Engaged in sexual acts with other individuals. Engaged in deviant sexual with other individuals. Engaged in self-play. Ew. Boasted of sexual behavior and experiences. The document goes on to say, on or about March 2025, the defendant and her children were interviewed by Camilla on the Clock It podcast and spoke about her income, parenting, and sexual exploits. On or about December 18th through May 15th, 2026, the defendant was captured discussing her pending fraud case and said, quote, "I am prepared to pay whatever I have to pay," end quote. Per the Texas rules of evidence, the defendant's reputation in the community is for untruthfulness. So basically, girl, they're trying to say, or trying to build this case, that Fiona Trevino makes bad decisions, she makes poor decisions, and it goes to show that when she committed, allegedly, Medicaid fraud, that she did so knowingly based off of the character that is Fiona Trevino. You know, the one that y'all are all jealous of and y'all want to be like, girl. I hope that helps explain it a little bit better. But remember, girl, I'm not a medical professional or a lawyer, so go do your own research, form your own opinion, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll be seeing y'all later. Mwah. Bye. Hey y'all, so just in case you're wondering what Fiona Trevino is doing on Snapchat, please don't go over there and watch her. I'll tell you right now. So basically, she's just trying to distract everybody, and that girl is talking about she went to go buy some Pokemons at like some kind of Pokemon selling convention thing. Girl, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that girl is around them babies. We got to keep her away from the babies, y'all. Remember, don't go watch her Snapchat stories. Don't engage with her. And please, don't let your children buy her cameos so they can win prom queen or prom king or student body president or something. Girl, please don't let your children send their Temu pennies to her DH Gate Louis Vuittons, okay? And remember, if you didn't wake up as Ashley Trevino today, girl, you are doing great. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Bye.
Like, this is my fucking life right now. I'm about to go shower finally, but like, seriously.
Say Drake.
Yeah, I hope we talk soon. I had fun the other day. What about you? How are you doing? Hope you're okay. Bye now. Mwah. Hey y'all, it's a good day today. You want to know why it's a good day? Because we are one step closer to getting Fiona Trevino off of this platform. You know what? We don't want people that come onto the internet and talk about our mamas because they're not here on Mother's Day, or show her body parts to our kids. And we're one step closer. See what happens when this community comes together and work together, girl. Took a lot of Tanya. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, have a good day today. I'll see y'all later, and good job. Mwah. Bye.
My chest physically hurts. And broke my heart.
Hey y'all see Ashley over there on Snapchat crying? She's not crying because her and Pastor broke up. Girl, they didn't break up. She is crying because we are putting belt to motherfucking ass on her. That's why she's crying. That's why she's upset, talking about, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it or not. Girl, you'll be alright. Stay over there on Snapchat. Stay off of my platform and you'll be alright. And leave them kids alone, because you know what? We don't play about them kids. Anyway, what y'all think about that? Y'all let me know in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.
You're barely bringing that up? Are you barely watching the videos or what?
Got one eye open stuck in my head, y'all. I'm not even playing. I like that song.
What? Are you barely going down the Ash Trevino
We're doing great.
rabbit hole? That was last year. Mind you, in February, I actually did something on live. Oh, but all these bitches thought I was ugly, right? I couldn't get nobody, right?
Stop it, Ashley.
If only they knew how he looked. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm not ashamed of it. I did it. I was drunk. Yeah. So, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. It's my past. Hey, I'm sure you've done stuff too. Literally. My life is just out on TikTok, so it's not different. My chest physically hurts.
She's not crying because her and Pastor broke up. Girl, they didn't break up. She is crying because we are putting belt to motherfucking ass on her. Bye now.
She look like a trailer park.
You know you got everybody looking.
Like, show me who you is. Like, honestly.
Call me Big Mama.
Bobby Jean, I'm gonna need you to get something out the garage over there, Bobby Jean. I'm gonna need you to Bobby Jean, can you stop smoking, Bobby Jean? I done told you about Rufus. Bobby Jean. Bobby Jean, I'm gonna need you to wash your feet, baby. I haven't swept the floor. Baby, I know your feet is black. I know it, baby. I'm sorry, I haven't sweat.
How are you doing? Hope you're okay. Bye now. Mwah. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for supporting me over here on my main platform. And if you're not already, go follow me on TikTok. As you can see, girl, it's a vibe. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Make sure you let me know what you thought in the comments. Do you think I smell like cigarettes and I look like my feet are dirty? Or do you think I smell like a little sweet baby angel? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Bye. Ashley, make sure you subscribe, girl. Mwah.